Welcome back, everybody. So this is session 7 of our Baldur's Gate 3 adventure. We are still on the hunt for Halsin the Druid. We're still on the hunt for a cure. And when we last stopped, we were right in front of a large goblin camp. We did notice, right as we were about to start here, that we are just a hair away from being encumbered, all of us. So we're actually going to take like a short pause to go and sell, and then we will be right back here when we return. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys in a second. All right, everybody, we just sold. We have tons of inventory space now. We ported back to the Emerald Grove to sell, and that is where we are right now. So what is the plan?
Thanks.
Are we headed back to the Goblin Village?
Well, I noticed in the quest log that we could go in here and talk to this guy, so we might want to do that and then head back. And also, as far as like gear upgrades, I did purchase a staff that lets us create water at will. That's kind of cool.
Oh, okay, nice. I don't think... No, I do not have anything new.
It must be time by now.
There wasn't anything new in my bags. I sold everything.
Never get the smell of it.
Okay.
I'll have to burn them.
Let's head in here and see what this guy has to say.
No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course. I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Oh, that's a lot of options.
I think I'm trying to maybe delay the ritual still.
I think so, too, because I think if they can delay the ritual and we can get Halsin back here, he can set everything to right.
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
I really don't like either of those options.
No, but I mean, she was pretty evil. I'm gonna go with the one.
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
Oh, jeez. So they want us to murder Kaga. Like, I'm pretty sure this is going to get me banned from every druid circle. Oh, no.
Well, I was thinking maybe get rid of her in some other way, like ostracize her. Like, not necessarily want to murder her.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly.
Our
time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no.
Okay, well, let's go back, because I'll look at Kaga's area again.
Okay.
Could be worse.
How?
Could have been us, they call.
I'm a ways behind you for some reason. Hold on.
Oh, there you.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to leave Shadowheart up here because she's scared of wolves.
This will all... The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again?
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence? We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Okay. Well, here's Kaga. I addressed her last time. Do you want to address her this time?
No. I just want to look around here because we never did discover everything around here, I don't think.
What, like this circle area here, or one of these rooms to the side?
I think just somewhere around this area, if I had to guess.
Well, I know I clicked on all these plaques, and it looks like all of the remaining chests and things are considered stealing if you touch them. At least out here in this little main circle.
Well, this is the Rite of Thorns. It says, interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and brambles rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it.
A stone bed. That sounds comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think I moused over everything pretty good in the room that you're in. I can't see anything else.
I see something back here.
Oh, a little hidey hole.
But it's stealing, so we'd have to sneak, I think.
Okay, so do you want to like engage that and then have Astarion pick the lock?
Yeah, I think so.
Risk being in open view.
Let me come down here so I don't draw attention.
Simple.
Nice and quiet now.
Okay, there's a malachite. I will take that. And a half-torn note. And a Shadow Druid's Doctrine. So let me take all those. Okay, the half-torn note, it says, the marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, swamp docks, tree, meet me, alone, Aladdin. And then just reading that note updated 2 journal entries. It didn't say which ones, though.
Looks like investigate Kala. Aga. Says, we found a note addressing Kaga, mentioned a meeting in a swamp. What is she up to?
Okay. And then the book, let me get that out. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh sink only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Oh, it says you got an inspiration point.
Okay.
Oh, and that book that I just read, that was Faldorn's Canticle, The Shadow Druid's Doctrine.
Okay.
Don't waste a step. Best be on my way.
Okay, so
Time for a little death.
I'm guessing we probably don't want to confront Kaga about this just now.
No one stopped me yet.
I would think probably not.
Light on my feet.
Alright, then I guess we continue onward, I guess. Okay,
Are we headed back to the Goblin Village now?
well, either there or maybe... Where would the docks be? You notice on the map for the village here, it shows a hole.
Yes, I do. Remember, that's where isn't that where we would try to get in with the children?
Yeah, but it wouldn't let us. Let me try again. Can't use this right now, it says.
Oh, I went the wrong
Maybe
way.
you have to be a small race to get in there, maybe. And so we're all big and we can't fit? I mean, that seems the reason.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, which I kind of appreciate that. You know, it's a little tip of the hat to the people that picked, you know, gnomes or perhaps dwarves.
Yeah, little stumpy creatures. Because they only get 25 movement speed, too. They should benefit from, you know, being short somehow.
It's a shame we can't send Cubby through.
Oh. Oh. I bet you could. What can you shapeshift into besides a bear?
Oh, many a things. I was actually
Yeah.
referring to my avatar as a joke, but yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like your druid, because yeah, that makes good sense. Yeah, can you go into something small and then try it?
I can assume the
Actually,
shape.
I bet you I can turn into something small too. Hang on. Hey, no, I'm a door. Ah, still doesn't let me. Okay. Maybe because mine's an illusion. Yours might be a real change.
Okay, well, I can change it to a cat. I think that's my smallest size.
try it. Wow.
Nope, it says I can't use this.
Oh, okay. Well, I still don't understand that. Well, it was a darn good try. I mean, I figured, you know, you going something small might let you in. You could probably blend in really well, though, as a cat in places that were, like, inhospitable towards us, maybe?
Yeah, that little tiefling boy was like, I don't see a collar. Can I keep it?
Wonder if you can talk to this strange ox now.
No, let's try.
Moo.
Moo. That's all I
You
said.
Your character should have said meow. Like, not even trying, you know, just like meow.
Like the most human meow you could possibly muster.
Meow. Yeah,
One more time.
that's funny.
The
I don't know what that
waiting's
strange
getting to me.
ox is supposed to do.
If
I
we
guess
left,
we'd have
we could at
to...
least make a run for it.
I don't know what you'd have to do to it.
I'm literally
Yeah.
attracting all the children.
That's pretty fun.
They're just staring at me.
Just look at his little paws. This game is wonderful.
I'm ferocious. Don't you forget it.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
You are unable to speak.
All right, so now that we had a little laugh, where to?
Well, let's see. Well, we're at the, what, Emerald Grove currently, so...
Keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
I see the Investigate Kaga down this way. Do you see that? Let's go to the roadside cliffs.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that's gonna work, looking at the map. I think it was kind of secluded. So I guess we'd probably have to... I don't know how you get down there, actually. What do you think, looking at the map?
How we get down to investigate Kaga?
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty far down there. You see that?
You might have to take that bridge to the left of the Blighted Village and kind of start heading southeast. Like, take a
Okay.
big circle around.
Let's do Blighted Village then, and then try to go south. That seems like a good idea. We're still not quite level 4. I feel like once we reach level 4, we could probably go talk to those ogre.
Well, there was a lot of unfinished loose ends from last session. There was the ogres, there was the owl cave, there was the swamp, the woman that we think is like the hag in the swamp. I can't remember her name, but do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm probably forgetting one. Like, there was a lot of stuff that opened up last session.
Well, we're headed directly for it. I don't know if this is going to take us to...
I feel like I need to let go of cat shape.
And having 2 hit points is a little
Yeah, hold
sketchy.
on.
But you might not even be a target for some enemies.
Now, we did find that note last session, so we've been in this exact spot. Oh, watch out. There's traps.
Trap.
Okay, so far both traps have been in the bog water.
Ah, my finger.
There's some poisoned apples here. Do you think there's maybe a reason why we would ever want to poison someone, like putting something in a bowl or a chest? We can keep those poisoned apples.
I think I have 4 poisoned apples on me that I looted out of some kind of crate or something in the past, but I have them on me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send you 3 more. That way you have like 7 of them now. See a little camp up ahead with a campfire, see that?
Yes, I do.
I also see it looks like blood on the ground.
Okay, how did you sustain a open wound that is starting to rot?
I don't know.
Like, it just showed up on my screen that you rolled and you failed, and now you have a rotting wound.
Okay.
Like, is stuff taking, like, pot shots at us and we just don't see it?
I don't think so. I believe it would put us in some sort of combat. But it's not actually hurting me. It just says disease. It says open wound is starting to rot. It gives me disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws using charisma.
Did you touch the barbed bulrush ahead? Is that what it was?
No, I haven't looted that.
Ah, my finger.
Okay, well, I just sustained an open wound as well.
Okay. No, I didn't loot it though. That's interesting. Maybe if you just go near it, then it activates that on chance, perhaps.
Perhaps. Well, do you want to wait just a second and let this fall off, or do you want to go ahead and head towards the campfire?
Well, she's got resistance abjuration cantrip. Make a target more resistant to spell effects and conditions. You receive a 1d4 on saving throws. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on. It could fall off in a moment. So, you just got another one. Is it from standing near the water, maybe?
I'm not certain.
Maybe this just general area is just flat out cursed.
Well, your rotting wound is about to fall off or turn into something else.
Yeah, but yours just refreshed.
Well, mine went from an open wound to a rotting wound. Yeah, and yours went from a rotting wound to flesh rot. So it's getting worse.
Okay, well, let's hurry and look at this camp and then let's retreat.
Well, looks like we missed all the fun.
I wonder what kind of creature could have caused so much damage.
Well, I just failed a nature roll on what kind of creature could have caused all this.
Alright, I think we should retreat.
Yeah, before like we, start to lose body parts or something weird.
Yeah, let's actually just go back up the path we came from for a minute. Oh, I do see an enemy. It's a red cap over there.
Oh, I see that.
Alright, we're in the forest. Maybe we can just recover here for a minute.
Yes, mine just fell off. It did not turn into flesh rot.
Too bad we don't have a cantrip that can cure a disease.
Let me see if I do. Oh, you failed to save, so it refreshed your flesh rot.
Oh.
That's fine. It'll give me a second to look and see if I have a cure disease.
Let's do a short rest, because I think we need to recover some abilities too.
That should be a job.
Later.
Okay. I mean, I've got a protection from poison, but I don't think that's quite what's going on here. I do have a level 2 lesser restoration, which that does cure a creature from disease. But I could only cast that twice because I only have 2 level 2 slots.
I'm checking Shadow Heart too.
Well, I have lesser restoration on my bar, so if we need it, I have it.
This has to wait a long time to fall off, apparently.
Well, at least it doesn't make you take active damage. It just makes you vulnerable to damage. So it'd be bad if we had that when we entered a fight. But I mean, if we're just like walking around, it's fine.
Yeah, that's bad news. Like, vulnerable to damage is awfully punishing.
Do you see this area up here on the hill where it looks like the rocks are stacked together to almost create like a little hut doorway kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Can I go look at it?
Yeah.
I mean, because you literally have 1 turn left. It's about to fall off.
Wow, I'm just getting it over and over again.
You're just having bad luck on the saving throws, that's all.
Anything of use?
Certainly seems like there would be something around here, doesn't there?
Yeah, I was thinking a secret. Like, it would pop up like a dirt mound for us to dig up.
Yeah, it would have been a great spot for it.
Well, what's the plan? Do you want to just sit here and continue to wait until you finally pass a save?
No, I don't think. I think maybe we just... It might be unavoidable. It would be nice to get rid of this, though. And then go in. Let me give myself bonus to saving throws. It's free.
I mean, if all else fails, I can just use a level 2 lesser restoration and cure you.
I would hate to do that. Unless it's absolutely needed, and right now it's not. Like, if we get into combat, maybe we'd look at doing that on someone, but...
Well, I will sit here and look at the inventory that I picked up. I got a scroll of Witch Bolt I'm going to send to you, and a scroll of Charm Person that I'm going to send to you.
Wow. Failed again, even with a 1d4 bonus.
Like, I just don't understand. Like, how are you rolling?
I rolled a 7. Plus gave me an 8. It's a DC 15 check, so you have to... It's a pretty respectable DC check. And then other time I rolled a 5 plus 1 plus the 1 resistance. And Constitution modifier equaled 7. So I had a 7 total and an 8 total.
Yeah, it's just some unlucky rolls. You'll probably get it this next time around. We can continue to like meander around maybe like another area while we're waiting.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and go in, and when it gets down to about 9 or 8, I'll put that buff on myself.
Did we go up this way? No, we didn't, because there's stuff up here we didn't loot.
Oh, good observation.
Ooh, I see carrots and potatoes.
Looks like it leads right down into the bog, too.
Well, my perception failed on something down here, so...
Don't touch me.
Oh,
I don't think we want to go forward yet. That looks like it might be a pretty tough fight up ahead here, and I don't think might not be ready for it.
alright, so back up the way we came.
What path lies before me?
Well, at least I got some carrots. My god, Sep, you failed again.
Let's see what I rolled this time. I rolled a 5, plus 1 resistance, plus 1 constitution. A 7.
Like, this is... this is something else.
Oh, there's a loving note on top of this basket. Do you see that?
Yeah, we read it last time around. I don't quite remember what it said, though.
Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me. Auntie E.
Oh, yeah, that's when we realized that Auntie E was, like, probably like a bog hag.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back this way.
Ouch. I ran me and Astarion right into some bad stuff.
Take Kuro.
Watch your back.
What to do? Wonder if the gods are watching.
So I see here's where the bridge would connect normally. But I'm not certain how one would go about crossing this now. I guess we'd jump to this rock over here?
Oh, that's probably a pretty good idea.
Ancient Mud Method, level 3. Okay, well we're probably gonna have a fight on our hands. I'm guessing. Yeah, they're very hostile. So. Alright, here we go.
Fun times.
What are you thinking?
I mean, we can kind of wait to let them come to us, but I mean, that's just going to group them all together. I don't know.
Now they're resistant to poison damage, it says, when I examine them.
Hungry for the slaughter.
They don't have a very high armor class, only 11, so it should be pretty easy to hit them physically. They do have a notable feature of Death Burst. When the Mephit dies, it explodes with a force that deals 2 to 12 force damage to all creatures within 7 feet.
Oh, lovely.
Preferably, we would kill the Mephits from range then. Now looking at the Woodwoads, they're level 4. They're higher AC too, AC 16. And they're resistant to fire, bludgeoning, and piercing attack. They also regain 10 hit points if it starts its turn on Twisting Vines, unless it recently took fire damage. Okay, so I misread the resistances. It shows like a plus for piercing and resistance.
Okay.
So they do have resistance to that, but it's actually weak against fire, so I misread that. It takes double damage from fire, so makes sense. It's a tree, it burns, so we'll be trying to deal some fire damage to it then. Alright. Alright, I think we got a decent game plan. So try to kill the Mephits at range and use fire on the treants. I guess they're called Woodwoads. Alright, it has 1 hit point now.
Oh, there's nothing I can really do with the bear. Like I can't delay my action.
No, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
let's see if there's anything I could do. Like,
Then I mean, I think the bear just really can't do anything this turn. Then. Unless you want me to go and hit the mephit in the face.
No, I think we want to try to not be close to them when they die. So
Okay, well then I'm just gonna have to end Cubby's turn. One of the mephits just summoned a mephit.
yeah. They do have less hit points though. They're young mud methods. Also the young mud methods. Oh, they still do have the death burst also. Wow.
Well, that's just lovely. Shadowheart needs to drink a healing potion.
I threw the potion on the ground and it burst it. And it healed both Astarion and Shadowheart at the same time for one potion.
That's fantastic. Does she have anything that could do 6 damage?
No, throwing the potion took her turn. Alright,
Oh, that's what I was hoping for.
what did you do? Shot a...
I shot
Fire?
one, made it explode, and it killed all the others.
Oh, that's good. So
It did a lot
does
of damage to us,
each-
but
totally worth it.
oh, I love D&D. That's what I was hoping for.
Still on my feet. Fall by my hand.
If you have some kind of range that would do...
I did half the fire damage that one tree. That's about all I could do.
Oh, that was huge. Oh my god. This is a tough fight.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the options here. Good.
There's blood in the air.
Critical miss.
Oh, that one's so full health. Oh, it was an opportunity attack? That must have been
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Time to push my luck again.
Utterly useless, Astarion. Utterly useless.
What now?
Should I redo my bear form?
I don't know how hard those wood woads are gonna hit. They are strong. They have 18 strength. So, and they've been hitting you hard enough to take you out of it. It might be worth it. We probably have to long rest after this. Yeah.
At least I can be a decent meat shield. My god.
Well, I'm glad you turned because that was a 17 hit point hit, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I feel like this next turn or two is going to be critical. Just winning or losing, so let me think about it. We need to heal the bear. That's one thing.
Well,
we also need to...
I can also
stop
drink healing
this thing.
potions.
Okay. That's horrible luck. Okay. Okay, no more Meppets now. Oh no, he's still 4 hit points? Yuck. Okay, I thought we got him.
Jesus. Alright, I healed myself.
That's good, I missed.
That didn't.
That's good. We needed a miss. No, 2 damage. Come on. One? Really? Okay. There we go. That worked.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Ouch.
These guys have been tough.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was the worst luck ever. I only healed for 2.
Well, he only has 3 hit points. Alright.
I was just planning on a critical miss because, you know.
We're going to take a long rest. Because we're out of everything.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Do you see me on your screen or do you see you on your screen?
I see you.
Oh, okay. I mean, if I had sweat dripping down my forehead, I would probably just instinctually reach up to wipe it away.
Well, it says pain shoots through your fingers. So, I wonder if... Do you have poison in your fingers? Did you touch something that was poisonous?
Hmm. Well, I would never press my fingers to my mouth because I don't, you know, I just don't put my fingers in my mouth.
I don't know what they intend with this, like it's some sort of a trap. Blinking away the discomfort might be the safest bet here.
Yeah. We're going to go with that one.
The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you been waiting here? A moment, a night, a 10-day?
Chukil gate vlakith mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others. Then
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Wow, okay.
I don't know why she's even here. She's not even in our party.
Well, she's always been in the camp when we take a long rest, even though she's not in our party.
Oh, right, okay. Good point.
I guess number 2. What are your thoughts?
I think 2 makes sense.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too.
Also, 3 also makes sense, but persuasion, I don't know. She's also very she's very familiar with the Illithid because the Githyanki, or Githyanki, I guess how you say it. They, they've been hunting them, so
I don't know, I'm still thinking 2.
2 or 3. Either one of those would be good. I think they're both good choices. Either one.
Okay. Skill checks. Okay. Thank goodness I had advantage.
I couldn't see what you rolled.
Well, I rolled a 1 and an 18.
Wow.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
She's just kind of unhinged.
I mean, she's dedicated, at least. What's going on with me?
I came just in time.
Is this
You
my
are
character or yours?
transforming.
Do you see me or you?
I see me.
Okay.
So these are our companions, right?
Yes.
Yay! What does it look? I'm going to switch to your screen.
Worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
I don't know anything about this guy, though.
I guess just make the best decision. I have it on your screen so everybody can see your companion, and then we'll bring it back to mine.
Well, I mean, at some point, you have to accept help from some people. I mean, if he saved us from getting our heads crunched off the ship, I mean, he's already saved me from doom. So, if he wants something nefarious from me later down the road, then we can address it then. And I think taking his hand here isn't gonna seal the deal symbolically of whether I'll always agree to help him or not. So, yeah, I'll take his hand.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Wow.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
What in the world?
Okay, is it done on your screen? Because I'm going to cut back to mine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back on my screen. It says, I came just in time. You're transforming. And I'm going to say, I know your voice. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't
Oh, I can watch on
worry.
your screen. That's cool.
You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around.
Who'd you pick? Is that a gnome?
I'll protect you.
Yes.
She's great.
I'm gonna take her hand because like I recognize her, or at least I recognize her voice.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Is it similar to what your scene was?
So far, it looks identical.
Oh, that's unfortunate. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have switched over.
Well, depending on our choices as the story progresses, it might start to diverge.
The fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Wake now. You'll
Your
feel
gnome
better.
is great. She's cool.
I promise.
My little gnome mommy.
She has a blue eye and a green eye, it looks like.
Yes. still have flesh rot.
Yeah. No, failed again.
Breathe
Rolled a
deep
5.
and move.
+1 equals 7.
Well, if I used a spell in here at the camp, it would use it for this session, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't use a spell. I'll pass eventually.
It's just incredibly bad luck. That's all.
I mean, there's a 25% chance that I pass every single attempt, so I think I've probably attempted like 8 times now, so let's pass due.
I'm gonna unload my camp supplies here.
Good idea.
Might be useful.
So for this time around, are we gonna speak to everybody in the camp again?
I guess we could try.
Do you want me to talk to Shadowheart, or you, since you kind of have the better relationship with her?
I can talk to her.
Okay.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones?
I'm just gonna say it happened to you as well.
Yeah.
Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole, use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess, in the waking world or otherwise.
Oh, there's a lot of good options here.
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Which one are you gonna pick?
I guess 3. Say it costs your life. What then?
Then so be it. I did my duty. As for the artifact, it's powerful, and has a mind of its own sometimes. You'd better hope you're up to bearing it. Don't forget what it was like when you heard the voice. It'll only get worse if you don't have the artifact to protect you.
One. How can you be so sure?
It makes most sense.
It's called faith. Duty. It doesn't have to add up to me as long as I serve. I'm part of a bigger plan. One that will be revealed in time.
I agree, 3. Admirable conviction, though I think I'd prefer to know what I was getting myself into.
Absolutely.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
You just let the matter drop.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Why were you in pain?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Let's do it with a 5. Is there anything I can do to help? Because, you know, questioning Shar isn't going to be a good thing for her. And then calling her, you know, outright liar is not exactly a good thing. Yeah, let's see if there's anything we can do to help.
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah.
Yeah, and so are secrets.
Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
We can talk to her about Shar for a moment.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
I mean, I'm fine with one of the persuasion options. I just don't want to push her too much.
Right. I'm gonna try Oh, because my flesh rot. No, I'm fine then. Let's go with number 2 then.
Fine. Just keep out of matters that don't concern you.
What?
Jeez.
That doesn't seem like it was a natural flow of the conversation.
No, I mean, you guys were perfectly civil, and then she was just like, meh.
Yeah, and all I was saying was, you know, I didn't mean to pry. I mean, does she want me to pry? I don't understand.
Yeah, I agree. Just turn to other matters. There was no right answer there.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What's your favorite ice cream?
It's a secret.
Yeah, secret. What drew you to Shar worship?
She took me in when no one else would.
I just asked about
Without her, I
Shar, and
wouldn't
you're
be
like,
alive.
no. Now I just
She's
asked
my
about Shar
mother.
worship. Now she's
She
got to tell me her
nurtures
old
me,
life story.
cares for me.
Okay.
Loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Alright, last thing. What do you think's happened so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
Stowaways. What is it? I don't understand what that reference is.
Probably the tadpoles.
Ah.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Yeah, I like number 1.
Yeah, I do too.
Might as well stay together.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Either one, I guess. I just number 1 might make it sound like you're a little interested. Just be prepared for that.
Yeah, but number 2 is using the word pry again. Last time I said the word pry, she had an aneurysm. So let me try one.
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private
I can't
acquaintance.
win for losing.
Yeah, she's just she's not trying to talk to you.
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
She runs so hot and so cold.
Yes. It's because I have luscious locks of hair.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at those wonderful white locks of hair I have. Alright, so...
If you're done with this weird seduction of Shadowheart, we have other people to talk to.
Yeah. That's exhausting her conversation.
Alright, I guess I got a story on. Oh, I can't wait for this one.
Alright, I'm listening.
I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream.
I'm going to say I did.
Sure.
Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us.
Ooh, I don't know. I could see the merits of either. I kind of want to get rid of the tadpoles myself still, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that my character, being a druid, would want any part of Mind Flayer magic, even if it was powerful.
Right, yeah. Well, same with my wizard, honestly. I don't want something crawling in my brain. I want my own brain.
So I'm just going to choose what my character would choose and go with number 2.
Is there a reason you're such an utter drip? I mean, do you have some sort of condition? Honestly, it's like you hate good news. Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun?
Every chance I get. Every chance I get. I guess tell me about yourself.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Oh, okay. Then we're done with him. Alright, you get Lizelle. She hates me.
I mean, I don't really even see the point of talking to these other people. We don't interact with them.
Okay, well then, let's go. We can always talk to Withers over here. He was pretty interesting.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Oh, nothing new? Okay, never mind. Could have been. That would have been fun.
Sure.
It says we still have 221 camp supplies.
Okay.
Or at least that's what it says on top of mine.
What, do we have to spend them here now?
I think you should have already spent them.
Oh, where do you see your camp supplies at?
At the top right of your inventory bag.
Oh.
Next to the left of the inspiration points.
221, yeah.
Yeah, so it pulls us together. No, I think that's just what we actually have on our person right now because I've got like a ton in my chest over here.
I have a little bit too.
Yeah, because you're actually carrying like a lot on you, I think. Yeah, I don't have any camp supplies on me. I put them all in my chest. The food just weighs too much. It really starts to stack up.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They do weigh a lot.
I mean, if it only takes 40 supplies to fully rest, I really don't see any reason for us to keep more than 120 on us combined at any given time. Just in case we need to use them for some kind of story decision or some kind of something, you know. I mean, 120 tops.
I've got a couple fish, some sausage, and some apples, and some wines. And I figure that could probably cover almost anything. And some cheese, if we have to do something with cheese again, like back in Divinity.
Oh,
the cheese for the rat.
Such good memories.
What did we lead him to? A turtle, I think? Or something like that.
Yeah, I can't quite remember. Well, I'm ready when you are.
I'm all set.
So leave camp?
Yeah. I'm a quick save also. We haven't saved in a while.
Oh, yes, please, because I really don't want to do that fight over.
Okay, well, that was a really good fight, though. We did good. I see a chest over here.
Yes, I do see that.
Oh, I guess these vines are bad. Oh wow, we got some blue rare gloves called the Sparkle Hand. Conductive strikes on a hit with an unarmed attack. The wearer gains 2 lightning charges. And their effective transmitters is another buff. While imbued with lightning charges, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal gain advantage. I guess I send these to maybe your bear? Because you're unarmed attacks with your bear, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Get some holy water, a healing potion, a little bit of gold also.
Okay, I have a shield here. It gives +2 to armor class, and it also gives a level 1 conjuration spell of Ensnaring Strike. Do you want me to send that to Shadowheart?
Sure.
And then I have my old gloves, which are green, and it says once per turn, after the wearer dashes or takes a similar action, they can jump without using a bonus action. So I'll just send those to Sep and, just sell them or keep them or whatever. Because I do like those new gloves for Cubby, and then Astarion has gloves that give him +1 to sleight of hand, so I kind of want him to keep those.
We have to climb this rock. No?
Yes, there's vines right here going up.
Yeah, but I see on the map here it says investigate Kaga. And it looks like this. Well, it looks like it's this tree here. I'm not sure what they mean by this.
Is there a way to get rid of the twisting vine? Maybe the twisting vine is covering up some kind of a hatch that goes down.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think we can maybe do that. Hang on.
Must be the tree from the note to Gorga. What's that cleft there?
Oh, you're right. You get it?
Yes, a wooden crevice. It contains a letter to Kaga. Let me read it.
Ooh.
Kaga, Aladdin has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Alis.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know quite what to make of that.
Well, it sounds like in exchange for power, she's sold the druid circle to like a dark druid circle.
From the Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. So the Emerald Grove would become the Shadow Druid's domain.
Right.
Yeah, in Faldorn's memory. Archdruid Alis. Oh. Well, that's pretty damning evidence, then.
Okay, there's a trunk over here I'm going to try to get.
Ooh, good eye. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Really?
What was it, like a rotting apple?
Rope. Just rope.
I wonder if you can do something with the rope. Like, rope that boat? Did it even let you do such a thing?
It doesn't look like there's anything interactable, and it's too far to even jump.
Okay. Then I'm sure we'll have to probably come back to that point later on then. I can make a mage hand over here, though. Let's see what I can do with.
Okay, I'm coming back.
It won't let me loot with it.
Well, with how big this area is over here, I don't think it's like a little hidey alcove. I think it's something like we could actually get to it legit.
I just broke the chest with a mage hand.
Well, I hope the loot doesn't disappear.
It won't, I'm sure.
I'm waiting up here on the rock face for you. I have a feeling when I go forward, it might, I don't know, do something.
It's a neat little area up here.
Oh, it's nothing? Okay. Well, it looks like someplace where like a little cutscene would happen.
But yeah, this looks like ruins, this pillar looking thing. I mean, I'm very shocked there's nothing up here.
Same.
Yeah, that's shocking to me.
There's a wooden trunk over here in the water. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's a little hammer and some tongs. So far, I'm not really being rewarded today for going off the beaten path.
I guess that's the way of it, though. Sometimes you are, and sometimes you're not. I guess if exploring was always super lucrative, then people would definitely do it.
Alright, where to now? Because our whole reason for coming down here was the investigate Kaga area, and now that that's done, did you want to stay down here in the future bog, or did you want to continue back to the goblin camp area where we were?
I think back to the Emerald Grove to talk to Kaga about this.
Okay, I feel like that's definitely going to be a fight.
Oh, maybe. We can save and see, but... how do we go up there? We just click on Emerald Grove Environs?
I thought there was one like inside of it, but I guess there's not.
That was really close fight with the Mephits and the little wood creatures we fought.
Yeah, between how hard the wood creatures were hitting, and then the Mephits exploding upon death, and then continuing to summon younglings, that was intense.
And the younglings blew up too. That one attack you did with the bow, Mysterion, really helped. It killed like 3 or 4 things.
I mean, they were just grouped together so nicely. I was like, oh, I hope this does what I think it's going to do.
Yeah, I was worried like maybe their AoE wouldn't hurt each other, just us, but no, it definitely did hurt each other, so that was nice. I'll save here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just in case stuff goes south, we can reload and try again. I don't think anybody will blame us.
Because I'd really be interested to see if there's something we can do to help her.
Do you want me to talk to her?
Yeah, you're the druid, so probably so.
Okay, I'm going in.
I have something to ask.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
Are you listening in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I know the truth.
Wow, number 1 is coming just right out there with it. Number 2.
Let's do it.
Number 2 is kind of like getting to it from like a back end. Not saying like we know about the Shadow Druids, but we know like the Rite of Thorns is happening. It's.
Yeah, but I think we did that one before.
Oh, did we? I don't remember. Okay. All right, number 1. I guess let's just punch right in.
What?
What happened? Oh, I.
Oh, God.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh, shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
I can just hand him the letter, and that would explain everything. Or I could say, Kaga's a shadow druid. She means to convert the circle. Forget it, rat. You can explain it yourself. Or the shadow druids are taking over. The circle is overdue some change. Well, I definitely wouldn't say 4.
I'm thinking 1 or 2. Can you think of merits of one being better than the other?
Well, this feels like a very hostile, very tense situation. I don't think I would, like, want to just cross the room and just be like, here, read this letter. I mean, because I'm probably feeling like I'm preparing for a fight.
I mean, do we know for an absolute fact that Kaga's a shadow druid?
I mean, it certainly sounds like that she's a willing participant in this whole process.
I'll tell you what, I don't think Kaga has seen that letter. So if we just hand a letter and then he makes his own summation from it, then that might not allow her to even defend herself. If we say Kaga's a shadow druid and it's not true, she has an opportunity to say that's not true too. Let's do, I think, 2.
Okay, so you want us to just blurt out that she's a shadow druid?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
A shadow druid? Korga, have you lost your mind?
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Yeah, she's a shadow druid. okay. Let's see here.
Oh, look at you with the druid abilities. You're not the best with nature.
Nor persuasion. I mean, either one is going to be about the same.
Let me come give you guidance. Hang Alright, you have guidance.
Okay, it's plus 1d4 to... So, I mean, either one, really.
Yeah, just pick one, then.
Alright, I'm going to pick the top one.
But it's a 15 check. Wow, okay. Good luck.
Wow.
He just bolstered their resolve.
No, I'm using inspiration.
Oh, smart. Oh, you did it!
It trembles in shame. It knows that in harmony we perish. In shadow, we are pure.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, let's get through to her. Come on. I know these druids' ways. All they touch is fated to decay, and that's religion. Persuasion.
Wow, the wood elf reciting the Grove's legacy is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think you have that unless you were a wood elf. Like, you're literally a wood elf druid.
Let's do it. Let's do the special one.
Korga eyes you intently as you speak the text etched into the frescoes. By claw and tooth, from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. In darkest hour a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. The towers seized, the battle done, the moonrise broke the darkest one.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer.
Yes.
You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Oh. He is level 5. I'm gonna hit her with everything I have.
We do have a lot of people on our side, though, which is epic.
Half dead. Ooh, nice hits. Oh no, Kaga.
Whew, it's all happened so fast. This is amazing.
So good. Again.
Oh, that's nice. If I can get one more spell at Oligan, I think I'll be alright. Come on, druid.
Gosh, can you imagine if we had to fight all these guys?
No, I'd run. Goodness. Okay.
Gosh, I'm so glad we did everything the way we did. This is so epic.
Yeah, I just, man, this is gonna be. You know what? I don't think I want to do that. Hang on.
So let's say, what is Shadowheart casting over there?
I was gonna bless, but I feel like Oligan's only got 7 health. Does she have a high armor class? 15, yeah. Okay, that's too bad. She's not gonna be able to kill her then, most likely, so...
I mean, if you can heal Astarion, he'd take a heal.
Let's do that then. How bad's he hurt? 6?
Very nice.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it missed me. That's good.
I love that you said haha.
He's dead.
Oh, so far, this is just fantastic. I'm loving every bit of how this encounter turned out.
Oh man, he took a big hit. We only have 2 enemies to deal with.
Keep going.
That's a nice hit. Come on, druids, get him.
Do you want me to send a heal over from Markaril?
I think so. I'd like to keep all of the druids alive, if we can. Very nice.
That won't work.
Is anyone badly hurt?
I don't think so.
That's unfortunate. That one's dead.
Oh, that's going to be painful.
Oh, they have a whole room beating us, though. That was a really good shot with that bow, too. Wow. That was a big hit. Killing blow.
We might lay
Nice.
down and let the goblins cut us up.
Oh, that was
They'll
epic.
have to
I'm gonna
cut through
say
all those tieflings first.
Like that.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
Do you see this
Sylvanas
cutscene?
bid me to
I
protect
see
my
it,
people
yeah.
from harm. Yet I was the one to inflict it. There was but one druid who guarded the circle, who protected our ways. We are forever in your debt.
the heck?
Oh yes, please give me an epic weapon. Yes, please.
Oh my gosh. What are you getting? That
Yes,
looks
please.
awesome.
You burn like fire. You howl like wind. You are Faith Warden.
Nice.
Take our gift and be known. May I not be the last monster you vanquish.
Oh my god, I got chills. This is awesome. What does it mean to be Faith Warden? Can I ask that?
Definitely not 6. Yeah.
I want to ask number 1.
When you speak, the circles will listen. Among druids, your words will shine brighter than sun.
Oh, that's awesome. You're like super druid.
Oh, I can't tell you how happy this has made me. Oh my god. What happens now? That seems like a bad choice.
Well, not 2 and not 5, because those are provocative.
I'm kind of leaning towards 1 or 3.
Yeah, definitely not 4 either. Jeez, no.
I say let's just press on and just ask what happens now.
Yeah, I think 1's fine.
I endangered a child. I betrayed the Circle's trust. We will stop the rite and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy.
I think she's fine. She earned her, you know, retribution or whatever.
And what of Zevlor's people? That's a good question to ask.
Yeah.
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
Do we want to know how the Shadow Druids even, like, got to Kaga?
I don't particularly care.
Yeah. It seems like pointless information. We've got, like, an impending goblin attack. We need to move.
Right. She's redeemed herself in my eyes. Through your amazing expert, like, persuasion with druid knowledge, and then wood elf knowledge citing the plaques of the history of the grove. I mean, that was really good. It was a good way to spend your inspiration point.
Yes. Do not loot the bodies on the ground. It is considered stealing.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm going to look at my staff real quick. It is called the Pale Oak. It is a blue staff. It only does 1 to 8 damage. So that's a little disappointing because the one I have does 4 to 11. However, it has the little special text on it is Faith Warden's Stride. Druidic vines cannot ensnare you and do not count as difficult terrain. So I can move through vines now.
Wow.
So I mean, at least that's something, but it does less damage.
Oh, and it also lets you conjure Faith Warden's vines. Oh. Level 1 conjuration spell.
Yeah, you know what? I'm still going to trade it out just because this is my epic staff. I'm the Faith Warden. I'm wearing this. So...
Oh, so your staff, it's versatile? Your other one was 1d8, you said? This one is the same thing. It's also 1d8 if you use 2 hands like you are.
Oh, but when I had this equipped, it said it did more.
Yeah, I think it's because it's saying it's a versatile weapon. So, like, you could use it with a one hand, and it would be less, or it could be with both hands, and then it would be more.
How do you toggle to use it with both hands?
Oh, it's just by the very nature of you not having a second slot equipped, which you don't. So right now you are currently using it with both hands. But like if you were to equip, say, a shield in that second slot, then it would auto swap it down to. I mean, obviously you'd be using your staff in one hand then. So.
Oh wait, I know why. I still had the Shillelagh cantrip on me, and it literally fell off as I was switching weapons, and that's why the green staff looks like it did more, but it actually doesn't.
I see. Okay.
That was on me. I should have checked my buffs.
Yeah, it's doing just as much damage, if not more.
Okay, well, great. I'm so happy that I had a little awesome quest thing. That was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you saved?
I did, yeah.
Okay, well, we all leveled.
Wow, okay. So, do you want to, how long have we gone for this section?
We are literally right at about 2 hours, even.
Okay, then do you want to pause here while we take our time leveling, and then we could pick it right back up in a moment with everyone?
So, level off camera?
I think so. That way we have time, and it doesn't, cause people to just wait around forever.
Sure, absolutely. That sounds great. Okay, well, this was an amazing... Oh, what is they think? What are they saying?
Been different.
Oh, I think they were just having some just random dialogue between the two of them. I thought it was something special. Okay, well, we're going to take a break here. We're going to level off camera. This was an epic session, guys. This was my favorite so far. Well, maybe coming across the barn and the goblin, because that was a lot of laughs, but this was a great session. So yeah, again, we're going to level off camera, and when we come back, we will be level 4. Is that correct?
Well, we can probably just start back here in just a moment, and just get another little bit in for the session.
Oh, okay, sounds good. So we will see you guys leveled in just a moment.
All right.
Hey, we are back with fully leveled level 4 characters. We're going to briefly go through what we did, and then we are going to continue on with the story. So I'll start with Cubby, my wood elf druid. Hold on. I picked the feat ability score improvement, and I took her wisdom up to 18. And then I picked the Thorn Whip as my 3rd cantrip, and Bark Skin as my new spell slot. And that was her entire leveling process.
What a day.
And then with Astarion, I also took a feat. I took dual wielding. Where is that located at? Okay, I can't see where it says his... Oh, there it is. You can use 2 weapon fighting even if the weapons you are using aren't light. You cannot dual wield heavy weapons. Because I've pretty much had 2 daggers or a short sword and a dagger on him at all times, so I thought that would be the best for him. And that was his entire leveling as well. All right, so let me pop it over to Sep. All right, Sep, it's on you if you want to go through what you did.
I'll find his information. There we go. So for the wizard, I just I was debating on either going ability and score enhancement to dump in int, or instead I picked up I forget what it's called now. I'm trying to find it. So many menus. I don't know if it even shows where it is. Anyway, it let me pick up another cantrip from any spell school, so I chose the Warlock cantrip, Eldritch Blast, just because I figured it would be useful for right now. And then a little bit later down the road, maybe once we get through this area, I'll spend 100 gold and respec and then boost my intelligence up when cantrips aren't quite as necessary later on in the game. And then for Shadowheart,
There is work to do.
for her, I did boost her ability score. We went from 17 to 18 just to give her a little bit of boost there. And then we dumped the last point into Constitution just so that it was in a good position to reach 16 later on. Might end up respecking that eventually too to pick up heavy armor, but seeing as we don't even have heavy armor yet, we're just going to hold off on that feat. That's it for them.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to switch back to my screen. Okay, I'm looking at our group inventory and spellbook screen, and it looks like Shadowheart the Cleric only has 7 of her potential 8 spell slots used. So can you check into that? It could have glitched out when you tried to save it earlier. Because it looks like she has a completely empty spell slot.
Oh, it sure does. Okay, let's see. You know what? That was probably because she boosted her wisdom, so it gave her an additional one, I bet.
Ah, you are absolutely correct.
Good catch, though. Let's see if we can throw something in there for her. There we go.
I should have resisted.
Sweet. All right, well, we are ready to continue.
Being different.
All right. Oh, one other thing we did that was really cool was we remembered all the scrolls we've been collecting. The wizards can actually transcribe those in our spellbook. It just costs some gold. So I ended up learning like 8 or 9 new spells just from all the scrolls we've been collecting, which is really nice.
Yeah, that was huge.
Do you want to speak to Wrath? See if he has anything to say here?
Yes, I do want to speak to him. Real quick, though, I'm missing 8 hit points. Do we want to do anything about that or just kind of let it roll? I mean, I could go ahead and use the spell slot to heal myself. I'm a little low on healing potions, so I'd rather save those.
I would rather healing potions also. Do we, are you missing any spell slots? We got them all, right?
I'm missing a level 1.
Let's do a short rest then.
I'll feel that one later.
And that heals us.
Too
Okay,
trusting.
perfect.
A fool.
Not a fool. A friend. Would that I'd
So, you ready for me to talk to Wrath?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
Oh, well, that was short and sweet, but that's okay.
Well, I guess we can,
We should probably go tell, was it Kev? It wasn't Kevlar. Kevlar?
Sure.
Not now, Tusk.
Have to keep going.
Oh, great. They've stopped their casting. That's great.
Oh, that is great.
There's an idol of Sylvanus in the center of the town now.
Yeah, let's not touch that, please.
Now, is that the thing that the rich person in Baldur's Gate is wanting to be stolen?
Surely not.
I can't remember. It's been like a week.
It should be in our quest log. Let's look for that. I'm not seeing mention of it anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either, but I remember the thing about it.
Yeah, I guess that was maybe like a timed event, and
Well, it's gonna be when we reach Baldur's Gate. It should be written down on one of our notes. Let me open our notes.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of this.
Can't believe I fell for her lies. We need a plan. We need a leader.
Complexum tuum. Oh, it's still in my head. Stupid and reckless.
Please
I'm not seeing where it is, but there's definitely a note that we received from the guy in camp up ahead. He was one of the brash guys that was arguing with the tieflings, remember?
I remember.
And he had a like a quest that he gave to us, or that he was working on, and then we asked him for like the note for it.
Now,
I don't see it.
didn't he say that Halson had that note?
Maybe, but I thought we actually read it though, because it said, oh, it was talking about the thing that they wanted stolen from here. I thought, because he handed it to us. It was like a missive or like a quest thing that he pulled off like a board in town or in Baldur's Gate or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds familiar. It's just there's nothing in my quest log about that, so maybe it was time sensitive.
Or maybe it's not a proper quest, but it's something that you just have to read in the book that's given to you. Like a note. You have to read in the note.
I'm gonna go down here and try the hole again.
Okay.
Nope, still can't do it.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
You can't open all your bags at once, can you? That'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Stamped handbill. Yes, here it is.
Okay.
So it's marked as an orange quest item. It says a scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaiming, "Adventurers wanted for the perilous and profitable quest. Master Lorican, the arcanist of Athkatla? The recluse of Razimith's tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact. And they have it in all caps, the Night Song,
That's what Mole says.
for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. So the artifact is called the Night Song.
Oh, well, we did have a quest about the Night Song. It's literally called Find the Night Song in our quest log. I was looking for an idol. I'm sorry about that.
Couldn't remember even what it was called. Oh, you're right. There it is. Find the Night Song. Okay, so one of the adventurers, the dwarf Brian, had a map leading to the Night Song. However, he was killed by the goblins at the temple. The Night Song is in some kind of temple. It must be in the goblin camp. I think that's where we almost were. A wizard in Baldur's Gate is offering a huge sum of money to anyone who brings him the Night Song. Okay.
Stop. I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away
So,
from
if that's
fighting
the
a bear.
case, then...
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Oh, wait, hold on.
You pup.
You are not linked to Shadowheart, and she is not with us.
Oh, thank you. Let me get her real quick. I was trying to keep her away from that wolf because she was afraid of him.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. I just kept looking at the screen and I was like, something's missing. What doesn't look right? Oh, wait, now it looks right.
Nice.
Well, then it sounds like we need to head back to literally where we were at like the end of last session.
Well, another thing is, let's go over here real quickly. Take 2 seconds. Does you remember the bard that we dealt with up here?
The one that was talking to the bear?
Oh, no, not him, but the bard that we helped write the song with.
Oh, yes.
So, there's a path out this way. We never did really go deal with it. I think we should go look down here real fast, because I don't know if we'll come back this way or not.
The rite has been stopped, for now. But I'm still watching.
What do you mean you're still watching us? We literally just saved the day. I'm the Faith Warden. Oh, is that the bard singing in the distance?
Maybe. I sure hear it.
It sounds beautiful.
It's probably a siren. It's gonna lure us into a trap.
Is someone singing?
My character just said, is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think you literally just called it. Astarion's like, it's beautiful. Like he's like already entranced. All right, Speedy, hold on.
Oh, Lord. Let's say
Epic fight. Let's do it. It looks like a wee child.
Such a pretty song.
Save.
I'm talking to the kid.
Shh. Listen.
Why do you look so disappointed in the child?
I'm gonna tell him it's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I'm gonna lie and try to convince him to come away, because I don't like the sounds of any of this.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Oh, good Lord.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
But grab the kid.
Yeah, grab that child.
I don't allow this to happen. Oh, good Lord. Ooh, miss. Thank goodness. I'm not think. Oh, you lured me. Or she did, I guess. Not good. This is not good.
What happened?
At least I'm no longer lured.
Well, yeah, it's because you're half dead. All right, I'm about to bear out. Hold on.
No, not the little kid. No.
Good. Again.
Singing.
What happened?
Concentration broken.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
Got 3 health left. I'm gonna stand behind the bear.
Have to keep going.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
Go with Starion.
Try something
I can't
else.
believe that missed.
Again.
On my way.
Another fight. Let's go. One day, I'll catch a break.
My bear's like breathing down the back of her neck. It's so hard to get over there. But you called it. You said they were sirens.
I was close. They're harpies. Same kind of thing, though. Yeah, we saved the kid.
Keep going.
Bear's funny.
Well, in my defense, it's really hard to maneuver the bear through the water.
Alright, where'd the little kid go? Here you go.
Are they gone?
I'd say number 1. Don't be mean.
Yeah, I think 1's good. Ask him if he's okay.
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Again, I say number 1. It's a child.
Yeah. And we can't make him terrified of the wilds. He's probably going to have to face them eventually. So.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Oh, but there's a hole in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Swift as my feet
Alright, we're
can
going to
carry
lose
me.
again.
Ooh, wooden chest.
59 gold.
You gotta give me a second. My movement is very slowed in this form. At least in this terrain.
Oh, I don't think I can reach that over there. It might have to be something you do.
Alright, let me D-shape, I guess.
I'd better jump further with bear. I'm not sure.
I just gotta switch out my spells real quick for the long jump thingamadudger. Oh wait, I took the wrong one.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Okay, I can loot the nest, so I'm going to do that. Inside there is 2 bones, which I'll pick up those. There's an onyx for selling. There's 40 camp supplies, which I'm going to send those to Sep. And then there's a green ring, which gives you the color spell. So I'm going to send that to Sep.
That's really cool.
And then inside, if I can hover correctly, there's a note that says, "I'm sorry." It says, "Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry she should never have gotten your name in the first place. Now for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while at least. The money came from a mercenary group, probably best I don't give their name, and I've agreed to a couple of jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because, gods, it's so strange to write it, because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice because that would be a lie, but I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur, he likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand. And if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Edmund.
There's a whole little mini story there.
And there was one other item called an inscrutable journal. This worn leather-bound journal smells of moisture and rotting vegetation. Only a few loose pages are legible, blood having soaked through the others. And this says, we've followed Musharib's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us, and the muck on my boots has hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully we find... ... Lost more hair this morning. I knew there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it to be so... ... Iraq. I hear him laughing. The lamentations of the... O-M-U-A-N-S. Omuans? The lamentations of the Omuans, droning like a chorus. What is the purpose of this hellhole? He speaks through the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Is he the tomb? Is he... ... On the last legible page is a crudely drawn charcoal outline of a bearded devil's face, its mouth agape in a silent scream.
Huh.
I'm going to send that to you. Is that the devil that came to us with an offer?
Maybe.
Oh, you're all the way back? Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, I'm just over here looking at some bone.
What's in here?
Making sure we didn't miss. Do you think we can go down this little path here? I mean, it looks kind of treacherous to me. I don't think we can, but...
I mean, we could try.
Oh, it won't let us. No, okay. I guess that answers that question.
Was it like an invisible wall?
No, I think just the water's too deep.
Fair enough.
Oh, there are vines here. It's really interesting to... It's like, it's so, you know, asymmetrical and organic. Was there just more bone?
Yes, bones and a polished dagger. Could have been something, though.
Mm-hmm.
On one of those polished bones could have been a great ring.
It was worth a quick little excursion.
Absolutely.
Now, what's this over here now? You see how these things are like this with the pillars?
Yeah, we, according to the map, have not been this way.
Oh, I can jump.
That might be worth a look.
Got a pile. Now we got a Viridian crystal. I'll send that to you. A light cross. And 28.
It's fantastic.
Is that all we have access to over here? I mean, that's cool if that's all, but...
I'm not seeing anything else.
I'm looking around, but yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm looking around pretty good, but I think that's it. That's a neat little thing. I bet you a lot of people missed that one.
I'm sure people have been missing quite a bit.
I bet we've missed quite a bit too. They've packed this place with just so much detail. It'll make the second and third playthroughs really fun too, though, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright then, let's check in with our bard friend one last time. She has something to say about the ritual being stopped.
Oh, I kind of hoped the two squirrels would have come back.
Well, give her a talk to, see what she says.
Okay.
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
Oh, she really didn't have anything to say.
We can
Well,
talk
let's head on
later.
this way. What?
And then down this way, we still have that, the bear of, Halson, the druid. I think his bear's still down here. Yeah, his bear's still there, just waiting for
Okay,
him.
so we need to go find Halsum. Then.
His poor little bear.
Have we spoken to the tiefling leader yet?
No. I remember saying earlier, but we got sidetracked. But yeah, we need to do that.
Now, which little boy or girl did we supposed to speak to go to the dragons or...
Donnie, D-O-N-I.
That was stupid and reckless.
I hear. You want to speak to him or you want me to?
You want us to let Astarion?
I'm wary of it letting Astarion do anything, honestly, other than pick locks.
I'll speak to him.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair. Well, see, remember he did this to us before. I think he's fine. I think he's just... I mean, I can ask if he's alright, but he's just going to grunt at me because we've done this before, remember?
Yeah, but now we have the thing to... should be able to progress with him, hopefully.
Okay, well, I'll ask first. Are you alright?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure Donnie was the one we're
Still
supposed to speak to?
staring right past you.
Maybe my character has to do it.
No, do you not see the option? We have the option there.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll try that.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
I'm going to say, hey, thanks for showing me the door. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, he's kind of confused. Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna sit. I went in.
A tiefling hideout, huh? Oh man.
I already see something over. I don't think I can jump up. That's a really far ways to jump.
Here, I'll cast a jump on myself again. Or do you want it? And you can do it.
Oh, you go for it, yeah.
Doesn't look like there's anything else, just that one chest, so I'm coming back.
Okay.
Okay, inside of there was 17 gold, which I'm sending to Sep, and 5 very rare, gorgeous maroon dye. So I'm going to send that to you, Sep.
I like maroon. That's kind of a dark red.
Well, that says it's very rare, and there's 5 of them.
Well, if I ever get some nice robes, I could dye those like a dark red. That'd be nice. I'd only need 1 of them, so you're welcome to the other 4.
I mean, I would rather have green gear if I do any dye at all, which I'm really not that interested in.
That's true. I kind of like the reds, so.
So far, I'm seeing a bunch of children. Just children.
Yeah. Bunch of thieving children. I feel like they're going to steal all of our stuff.
I see Maul over here to the side. Maul is just a child.
Well, I'm going to save because I'm not going to let all of our stuff be stolen. That's just ridiculous. So. What do you think? Talk to Maul first, maybe? Or Murkon?
Let's see if we can kind of sneak off to the right here and go up this way and see what's up here first.
Oh, this might be the other hole that we couldn't access.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. Well,
it says I can't use it.
Yeah, well, at least, you know, we're kind of getting our bearings a little bit here.
That's got to be the one, though.
Yeah.
Didn't Baldur's Gate purses practically grow on trees? Alright, let's go into this little hellish theme park of
children.
thievery.
Well, look who's come to... My kids say you've been busy since you got here. I heard you helped Melly with that locket. I owe you for that. Murkon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. I appreciate you teaching Mattis a lesson, too. Kid should be more careful with his rings.
Yeah, we've literally helped all her kids. That's fantastic, and we didn't even know this was going to happen.
No,
I'm loving that. I'm loving that just our natural, you know, wanting to help is like helping us right now. Well, potentially. Because she still seems kind of not happy. I kind of still think number 2.
I think number 2 also, because you're asking why, and there could be a good reason, and maybe we could help. You know, I don't know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
I mean...
Why does this have a 20 next to it? Oh, that we would pay into them?
I mean, if these are all just a bunch of tiefling orphans, and I mean, nobody's really helping them out at all. I mean, they've banded together. I mean, it's kind of hard for me just to, like, crap on them and be like, yeah, stealing's wrong. You should just starve and die. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a little torn on this one. Because on one hand, one is, like, absolutely true. You know, people shouldn't be stealing from each other. Of course it's wrong.
Right.
But on the other hand, it would be nice to maybe make some allies in Baldur's Gate before we even get there. Because one thing about having kids, you know, they can slip around the city without causing too much attention to themselves because, you know, they're just seen as kids. So they could actually maybe help us pull off some real Mission Impossible type crap later on, maybe. You know, I don't know what's in store for that section of the game yet, but I imagine there's going to be a lot of like political, like skullduggery, like political like intrigue and sneaking around and probably stealing some stuff or maybe assassinating stuff or whatever. I don't know, but having like a whole band of kids like as your ally, and who knows, maybe in the process, maybe we could even like help them enough to convince them there's a better way to their ways too. Maybe get them some real jobs and like get them in better condition. Because I don't think like at this point trying to tell them like just change your ways and everything. I don't think that's gonna happen right now.
Yeah, well, I'm not about to just crap all over a little band of orphans that has like grouped together to save themselves. Like, and that's kind of what I feel like they probably are.
I mean, they are trying to. I mean, they are stealing though from people, but I don't know if they're all orphans either because the girl we saved that she mentioned, she had parents. Remember?
Oh, okay. Good point. Good point.
But I don't know if they all do or not. It could be that several of them don't, or you know, or maybe their parents died in the travels here. So
I don't know. I after hearing your reasoning and just coming from where what I would usually decide, I think number 2.
I think too. Also, I hope the game is going to give us enough freedom and flexibility that we can redeem them down the road once we've got a better bond with them. Like we've really built rapport, maybe help build them up. Maybe even after they've assisted us with some espionage that hopefully doesn't put them too much in harm's way, just kind of like spying from the streets sort of deal. And then maybe we can just like literally hire them to take care of our castle or something if we get something like that. I don't know what we'll have down the road, but let's try to do that. Let's invest in them.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe. See us coming.
Yeah, I mean, they seem shady as all heck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And we might have made the wrong choice there, but I feel like we made a pretty good rationale for it.
Caught. We have to lay low for a while.
I mean, right now, I think they're like in between a rock and a hard space. There's not a lot of ways to try to even convince them to do something otherwise. Like, this is all they've got. So, yeah, I get it. You want to speak to all these different kids?
Yeah, I was just wanted to come over here and investigate this broken piece of fencing just in case it went somewhere, but it doesn't look like it does, so.
Oh, like somewhere to jump, perhaps, you think?
We're going to own that town.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like anything, though.
Well, here's little Murkon. He's the one that we saved from the harpies. Do you want me to speak to him?
I need new pockets
Yeah.
to pick.
Oh, well, he literally just walked away from me.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Oh. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He wrote us a story.
That's kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
Oh my god, we gotta read this story. This is probably the cutest thing I've ever read.
I hope it has, like crappily hand-drawn pictures in it.
Well, there's some misspellings, but I think it's gonna be really cute. Once there was a boy on a beach, and B is spelt B-E-E-C-H. He saw there was a harpy nest. He was a very good climber. Climber spelt without a B. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. She sang a song, and the boy forgot what he was doing. But then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpy in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold, but the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again, just like the adventurer at the end. That's really cute. That's really, really cute.
Look, don't take your eyes off my... The gates will never see us coming.
How about this one? You want to speak to this one here? No?
Okay.
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to speak to Zaki, I guess.
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Okay. All right, I'm going to talk to Mattis.
I still have no idea how you took my ring. Mom won't say it, but she's impressed.
I get to run the ring scam. Sylphie got caught. We have to lay low.
Mole's in charge here, not me.
There's a book over here. I'm going to pick it up.
I wouldn't pick it up.
I'm just reading.
Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't show it as being read. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Oh, it was -5. Why?
Zap.
I'll just reload it, because that's a game glitch. It's supposed to outline the book in red if it's thievery.
Come on.
So here, let me just reload it really
Just
quickly.
once.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal something from the kids, but I mean, it was white when you hover your mouse over it. So it should be red if it's considered thievery.
I've just been checking everything by using the highlight button, which I have bound to my mouse, and that's always 100% reliably shown all of the books in red pretty much.
Oh, you know what? I have not done that with it. I was just hovering over manually and it was white.
Oh yeah, if you hover over manually, I mean, a lot of that stuff is going to show white.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Other than the mall encounter, a lot of these are going to go very fast as far as dialogue.
Oh, you're right. It does show up red when I use the highlight. Okay, good to know.
All right, mall's over here.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. I heard you helped Melly with that locket. I owe you for that. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved
Your face.
Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. I appreciate you teaching Mattis a lesson too. Kid should be more careful with his rings. We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe. Not long until we leave now.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story. It's about you. I hope you like it. Sorry about the nest. You guys find anything good today?
No. Everyone's got junk. What? You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
I've got the opportunity to maybe talk to him about the locket, since I dealt with him last time.
You want something? Well, you just
Oh, well then you talk to all these kids.
It says, tell me the truth, the adventurer's locket, do you have?
Look, if I had it, would I tell you? This entire conversation is a waste of our time.
I'd buy
don't
it from you.
think? Now find yourself a maze and get lost. I'm busy.
Well, I feel like I could buy it from him, and he'd rather have the gold than the locket.
Engage him again.
Mole says you're alright. Doesn't mean I gotta talk to you.
Okay, so not a whole lot there that we can do with him. Now, what we could do is maybe conjure an illusion to distract them, and then have Astron pickpocket the locket off of him.
Well, the druid also has pass without trace.
We could try it, because it would really be interesting to be able to get that locket back to the... Because it's sentimental, it's not even that valuable. And, you know, we donated 20 gold to these kids. I'm sure it's worth more than that locket. Because, I mean, the locket could be, like, the last important thing to that guy in camp. Like, you know, it could be his deceased loved one or something, and it would mean a lot to him to have it returned. And also potentially protect this kid from his wrath later on, because he won't be seeking revenge. We could be saving this kid's life by returning the locket.
Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's
Okay,
Gate,
so do you want me to cast it?
practically grow on trees. Be patient.
Let me talk to the rest of these kids.
We'll get there.
Okay.
I still have no idea how you took my ring.
Okay. A couple rocks over here.
Not long until we leave now.
On the map, it has Mattis marked as a vendor. That kid that you're near, collector of valued objects, and he has the little icon that shows vendor.
Oh, let's see.
I still have no idea how you took my ring.
I mean, do you see that
Yeah.
on your minimap?
I do. Collector of valued objects, but I'm not able to do anything with him just yet.
Yeah, just once.
Maybe later. Maybe when we get to Baldur's Gate, he's a vendor there, but it's already coding as that icon here.
Very possible.
Wasn't ready. Can you stop?
Otherwise, I'd have to have two instances of him to drop on the map in game. And they might just have one instance of him, which I don't blame them.
Well, do you want to try
So
the...
this seems interesting. This is I didn't pick it up, but I'm reading it. It's talking about Guild Kingpin of Little Kalimshan. There's another time and place. Real surreal. He celebrates revolutionary. Baldur's Gate. She was a crime lord. Yada 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 yada. Alone in the world.
Take your eyes
She
off
learned
my
2
hands.
valuable lessons. When the law is corrupt, it is a necessity for those without the support of its enforcers to act outside of the law. And when the law is brutal, it is an ethical duty to act against it. And then the next part's pretty interesting. It says, operating from within the Calamdrel Emporium, that might be something we want to remember. Rilsa knows the value of everything and everyone that moves through Baldur's Gate. She controls a wide network of agents who observe and track the exchange of goods and information as closely as any merchant or politician. But second-hand knowledge is cheap. Rilsa's real trick is to draw those with secrets to share directly into her orbit. And this is the last part that's really interesting. It might be a secret. It says, at her Garden of Whispers, information can be shared with the guild anonymously. Anyone with a grudge to bear, or a competitor to bring low, that is to say anyone of importance, can ensure that the whole city knows their grievance. It is said that if somebody speaks of your weak spot in the garden at dawn, you can expect to find a knife buried in that exact spot before night falls.
Wow.
So the Garden of Whispers at dawn is where you can speak some sort of truth. And then, like, the underworld will kind of take over, it sounds like. That's good to know.
Just once.
Yeah, just once. I need new pockets to pick. When do I get to run
I
the
don't
ring
see anything
scan?
else. We could try to steal that locket. That's about the only thing else here I think we can do.
I knew she wasn't ready.
Well, do you want a quick save, and then I'll try?
You never got caught.
Yeah, I'm safe.
Just let me know when I can try.
How could we assist you with this?
Look, don't take your eyes off my
Well,
hands.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace. I guess you could cast Guidance onto Astarion.
I just cast a cat.
Invisibility. Not long until we leave now.
Anything?
I can't pickpocket him.
Gods, it's boring.
I don't know if it's because I can't get behind him, because he's literally got his back up to a wall.
Oh, maybe it's going to be in the thieves' stash back here then. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me distract them all over here with an illusion. There's a cat. Oh, they detected you?
I guess so.
Oh yeah, you have to be sneaking. You can't just loot it.
Oh, I thought I was.
No, he only loaded it back.
I know. Make
Anyway, I gotta look inside of it. There is a locket in there.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that and see if we can return it to the rightful owner. Because that could actually end up saving the kid that stole its life later on. Because the guy was pretty ticked off about that. So this way, you know, hopefully the guy just forgets about the kid if he gets his thing back.
Let me get in position over here next to the stash.
Yeah, and then I'll distract him, and then you can sneak. Alright, I am casting it. They're all distracted by a magic cat.
I was sneaking.
Yeah, someone still
Don't take your eyes
saw
off my
you,
hands.
I think. Want to try again? I'm not sure what's going on with how they see you.
Yeah, we can try one more time.
I mean, they're at the end of the day, they're just kids. They shouldn't be able to have omniscience. If you're sneaking and they don't detect you, and there's a magical thing distracting them off to the side on top of that, like they would have to roll like a 20 to see you, I think.
Need to find a way forward.
All right, I am gonna distract them.
Time for discretion.
They're all looking.
Got it.
All right. So try to sneak away then.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
I'm gonna leave.
Gods, it's boring.
Because if they see it, then they can start looking for thieves. Try to escape if you can, I guess. Or, let's see. Are you... Yeah, that'd be fine, I think.
I'm just running through.
That worked. That's so... I'm glad that they considered the possibility of us, like, returning the locket to the guy. That's really neat.
Oh yes, let me send you the locket off of Astarion. Because I don't want Astarion to be the one that initiates the conversation there.
Good point. Alright, I went up the head.
Let's get going.
Okay, so now we need to talk to Zevlor still and return the locket.
Did I do detect thoughts and then talk to this strange ox?
Yeah, talk to the strange ox or Donnie, like here, who just grunts.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, let me try.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no
Vientus
warriors.
Entientia.
I guess he just doesn't have thoughts. Let me try to... I guess I don't have the capability of doing that then. Can I put detect thoughts on you and then you speak with animal?
Let me cast that on myself.
I don't know if I put it on you or not. I tried to.
No, you put it on yourself.
Oh, then I'm not able to give it to you then.
No biggie. Well, being how this session has gone a minute, I'd say let's turn in the locket and maybe talk to Zevlor and then call it a session.
It sounds like a good idea. Where do we do the locket at? Might be this. I'm not. I think there's one of the humans down here. Did it say who to return it? Barth, he's down.
We're exposed.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
I'm here.
Depends.
Thanks to you. That kid is my locket. My mum gave that to me on her
See, I
death.
knew it. Yeah.
Got nothing to say to you. You got nothing I want.
Yeah, let's just give it to him.
You found it. I don't know what to say. I know it's stupid. It's all I have of her is all.
Kind of you, friend. Here's something for your troubles.
Let's ask him if it was an heirloom.
Yeah.
Not long, matter of fact.
I'm gonna read his mind. Wow.
Inspiration. You're full on inspiration.
Good point. Let's do. That should get it.
Was in another family right up until my mum stole it. But it's mine now. All I have.
What a jerk.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just say number one.
I would.
Yeah, all right. It wasn't. She stole it from a house she cleaned. All right. They didn't pay her much. They owed her a perk or two.
Yes.
Let me get this straight. You're annoyed that somebody stole your stolen property. Yeah, but you know what? At the same time, wherever it came from, at least it's something to remember her by.
I mean, it's your call because it's your conversation, but I mean, I'm with number one.
Yeah, he's kind of a unintelligent person.
Especially because he was on the verge of physically assaulting that child over that locket.
Yeah, I think I have a feeling he's probably too dense to grasp, like us trying to point out how ridiculous this is, but I think we should anyway.
Ain't the same, and you know it. Anyway, I meant what I said. Thanks for what you did. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I miss my forge.
I mean, that's really the best that we could have hoped for.
Yeah, unless just agreeing with him that at least it's something to remember her by. If, like, his mom didn't get paid well by the people, and it's the only thing he does have to remember her by, then it still is sentimental to him. It's just a crappy story of it, that's all.
Yeah. Well, through this stone door here is Zevlor.
You want to talk to him or want me to?
You've been the one that's been doing all the conversation with him, right?
I'm not sure, maybe.
Yeah, go for it. You also still have on Detect Thoughts, so...
Oh, do I? How do you see it?
I see your buffs next to your name.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kaga's agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Yeah, tell me what you need. I agree.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the goblin horde's leaders. I'll see what I can do. It's still force him out. No. Yeah, kill the goblin horde leaders. I'll see what I can do. I agree.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you
Astarion
give
disapproves. Of course he does. Alright then. So this be a good place to stop, you said, right?
Yeah, let's check our reputation, because if we're like in the negative with Astarion, that's not really great.
Yeah, and we probably could just swap him out for a generic rogue, honestly. Like, he's an interesting character, but he's also just kind of a headache. I feel like he'd be a great character to play with on like an evil run through, sort of. But, I mean, we're definitely not doing an evil-leaning run, so...
I mean, it says we're still in the neutral, but I mean, we're towards the lower end of neutral, it looks like.
There used to be a place where you could see the actual number. Where is that? Look?
I do not know. Oh, wait. If you go to the detailed view, there it is. So Astarion views you as a neutral 0 and me as a neutral -2.
Wait, where do you see this at now?
If you press O, so you can see everybody's inventory, and then at the top, instead of inventory, put it on character sheet.
Yep.
And then go to Astarion's, and at the top, click over the far right detailed view, and it's at the bottom.
So you're -2 and I'm 0 with him, and with Shadowheart, you're 12 and I'm 33.
So everybody just tolerates me.
No, I mean 12's pretty good with Shadowheart.
That's hilarious. But yeah, like, I guess I've been making the decisions that Astarion just like absolutely hates, and so I've really gotten in the poo with him.
Well, I just made one just now that reduced it for me. When we told him like we'll help kill the goblin leaders, I think he's like, "Oh my god, no, this isn't our fight."
This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
Well, we can kind of think about whether or not we're going to replace him out between now and the next session, and we can kind of like have a little powwow about it before we start our next session.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely kind of pushing on the time. I think we're over 3 hours actually, so we need to start wrapping it up.
Okay, that sounds good. Then we can quit here and then just come back whenever we have a chance to.
All right, sounds good. I guess we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yep. Bye.